Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the thumbnail, this week I am redrawing one of my old drawings. I've seen posts and videos like this in the past, so I thought I'd finally try something like this myself, and that it would be a nice comparison of like the two pieces before and after, how much I have grown. It wasn't easy to decide which drawing I wanted to recreate, since I have a lot of my old scribbles around, so I asked my man to pick one out for me, and he chose this one. And as you can see on the old picture, there is a text written, which I didn't include in the new one, but I thought I would read this to you anyway. So it says, "With you, I'm a queen upon my throne. With you, I build a kingdom out of stone." And you might ask, why this text specifically? Well, when I was drawing this, I was really inspired by Cat Graham's song Power. If you don't know what the Cat Graham is, she is the actress who played Bonnie in the Vampire Diaries. I think it's the easiest way how to explain who she is, because there were a lot of us who watched Vampire Diaries, right? It wasn't just me, right? Well, anyway, it was back in 2014, so that song came out about that time, and when I listened to it, I was like so powered up and inspired, and I wanted to draw something, and I draw that little scribble of mine. If you would like to listen to song yourselves, it's listed in description down below. I personally really like this song because I think it's has this like powerful message to it, and like when you listen to it, I know it's about love. I can already tell, and the love for each other and the confidence you can give to each other as you grow as a couple, and I think it's really nice. And I know that maybe I should have drawn a couple instead of just one person, but when I was drawing this back in the day, I was more thinking about the feeling of the power inside our heads, more likely like what is the power, like how it feels in relationship, what kind of strength it gives you. It's like when you know that you have met this right person, like the one and only, and he gives you or she gives you the empowerment of love, a confidence of believing in yourself in the days that you don't believe in yourself, like you think you have to do this but you're scared of, and you want to do it but you don't feel like it, and he's there or she's there to tell you that it's okay, it's fine, you're gonna do this, you are strong, you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're smart, you can do this. And I think this what this song is about, and that is why I draw this inner queen. And it's like only the inner queen, it represents the confidence, what we have when we reach some goals that we have or accomplish something. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sit like this every time your man gives you the compliment, or when you're watching TV with him together, because yeah, then it kind of looks too bitchy. But yeah. And I know that she kind of already looks like she has this bad attitude about life, and that she does not give an F about anything, but this is how it just a little kind of turned out. I wanted her face to look like she has the chin up and that she looks down on something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she has a bad attitude. Yeah, she's not this sassy queen, she's like this strong-minded ruler of her kingdom. It doesn't mean that she's bad. And what I also wanted to change comparing to the older drawing was that I wanted to give her longer dress that would look more royal instead of that mini dress that she has in the older drawing. And also I wanted to give her a throne with more details on it. But of course everything cannot be only sunshine and rainbows, so before I was starting to color the piece, I was struggling with drawing her legs, especially like this pose particular. I tried different ones, but I didn't want her to have the same pose that she had in the old drawing, so I wanted to change something, and this one was quite difficult. That is why I had won her foot under her dress. So yeah, this is how I hid what I couldn't draw, like what I couldn't make myself to draw. The other thing that I was really struggling about, and I think that this does not come as a surprise, with the hand where she holds the ball with the fingers. Oh my god, the fingers. I guess this is the thing about the hands and the fingers, that it's for me the most difficult thing to draw. Even comparing to men, I can draw a mustache, but fingers, oh my god, this is such a pain. But in the end, I think that these fingers doesn't look that bad, and the ball that she holds also does not look that bad, although I think I could have drawn it better. But I am really happy about how the dress turned out, and about all the details and the gold stuff that I put on afterwards. I really like how I managed to do the shading, because at first I was kind of worried that I might ruin something and that I'm not gonna fix it, but I think it looks really good in the end. But I guess I was more worried about the gold part of the dress, not so much about the red one and the gold details, because I wanted them to be kind of floral, but at the same time not that much. In the end it looks quite alright, but I think I could have put maybe a little bit more work to it. But as long as there were so many details in other places, I didn't want her to have too much on the dress. Also, I didn't want the dress to have too many details, because I gave her quite a necklace and a headpiece and the earrings, so I thought that it would be too much in the end, so I was trying to keep the dress as elegant and as simple as I could. And I enjoyed the play of the colors, like the values of the reds, like give her dress more warmer tone than the background and the throne. Also to have her dress more lighter than the throne, but at the same darker as the background, so I'm happy about how that turned out. Also, it was kind of a challenge to draw this throne with a lot of details, and so to do that I looked for a lot of reference photos of different thrones, and I don't mean the Game of Thrones, but different kind of ones in like the real life, and I wanted it to be quite old-fashioned, but at the same time with the details and like not really simple, but at the same time quite simple for me to draw. That is why Well, this drone is kind of a combination of some that I liked, like one detail from that drone and one detail from the other, and the colors from another one, and this is how this one turned out. And I know that I have to maybe work on more drawing different patterns and different materials, for example like wood and stone and something like that, because I didn't want this throne to look so cartoony or flat. I wanted to look more animated but real. I don't know how to explain it, but I think there are things that I did good and things that I could have done better, so I have to work on more sketching and learning how to draw details and patterns and materials. So yeah, that's the things that I'm going to do in the future. So I think you're probably asking why I draw this white circle around her head. Well, I have an answer to that. I wanted her to have more look of a goddess, because we are all goddesses, right? And yeah, I think it gives a really nice contrast and makes you concentrate your look on her face and the crown more. And so for this not to be the only white piece in the picture, I added more white details on the sides later on. And yeah, I guess that's everything that I wanted to talk about you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you watched the video until the end to see how this drawing turned out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, or if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, so I know that you appreciate what I do. And of course also hit the like button to this video if you want to see more videos like this in the future. So overall, I guess that's it. Have a nice weekend, enjoy the music and the painting process. So yeah, see you next week. Bye.